All right. So this is gonna be fucking Queen City Sports Podcast.
Yes, sir.
I'm Will, my boy Luke. I'm a student at Arizona. He's at Auburn.
We went to high school together.
Yeah, we're from North Carolina. We were always talking about sports. So now we're filming ourselves doing it. And you're gonna watch it, I guess. Whoever is out there watching this.
Whoever is watching this episode right now, you're an OG. Just know that.
Yeah, here we go. All right. So the only sport that we can really talk about so far is football.
NFL, in fact.
NFL sucks, in my opinion. NFL is going downhill. The game's boring.
Just ignore this guy.
What, you don't think so?
I mean, we're not going to get into that, but I still think the NFL is the best of all the leagues. I'll say that.
No. All right.
All right. So should we start with our favorite games?
Favorite games?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Favorite games of the week? Just highlight a couple.
I mean, Justin Fields homer. Bears, Dolphins.
Yeah, I
Justin
definitely
Fields
have something to
won
say
that
about
game.
Justin Fields.
Justin Fields should have won that game. His team sucks. The
I
Bears
do have
suck.
something to say about Justin Fields in regards to my best and worst performances of the week. Fields, I thought had the best performance of the week for sure.
By far.
The Bears, if we're talking about the Bears offense, you look at it, it's not good. On paper, it's got to be one of the worst. And yet, in 3 games in a row, they've scored 29 or more points. And over that stretch, Fields has rushed for 410 yards and 3 touchdowns. Is it sustainable? I don't think so, but it's very good to see, I will say.
Not only do they put up a lot of points with Fields now, it was against like the Cowboys. They put up 29 on the Cowboys. I don't think another team's even done that all year.
I mean, that is
They
impressive.
put up 33 on the Patriots right before that too. In New England.
I think it was 36.
33-14.
Oh, really? All right. In the Cowboys game though, they were playing from behind the whole time. You do have to take that into like
Who
they were down
else
20.
put up 29 on them?
Bro, they're up 20. They're down 20 the whole game. Like, they're gonna score.
I mean, you scored 29 points on that defense.
No,
I still think horrible.
It's good, but I don't think it's as impressive as the number tells you.
Probably. I mean, they still lost by 20.
Yeah, their defense is terrible too.
They get the Lions Sunday too.
Oh, interesting. All right, let's talk about the Lions after they just played the Green Bay Packers, and they came away with a win. I did not expect the Lions to allow 9 points in a game. I am very surprised by that.
I don't even want to give the Lions credit. I just think the Packers stink. I don't know. Yeah. You know me. I love rooting for Aaron Rodgers. I love Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I'm a big Aaron Rodgers fan as well.
I root for the Packers every year. Devontae Adams, one of the best ever. Aaron Jones, one of the best in the league.
Okay.
Aaron Rodgers,
right.
Aaron Jones is top 5 talent. If you put him in San Francisco tomorrow instead of Christian McCaffrey, he would put up the same numbers as Christian McCaffrey.
Talent-wise, I'll take Tony Pollard over Aaron Jones.
Yeah, you're a Tony Pollard homer. You're a Tony Pollard homer.
So I also wanted to talk about Tyreek Hill. I mean, Wayne, can you not talk about Tyreek Hill? But I just want to focus on him specifically because he now has the most receiving yards ever in the first 9 games of a season. Did you know that?
2,757 passing yards for the Dolphins this year.
Tyreek and Waddle.
Daniels has got it going on.
Tyreek and Waddle both top 5 at the moment in yards. And I think with Hill, you got to throw in the biggest performer of the week by far, Joe Mixon. Fantasy owners rejoice. 55 bomb.
Yeah, we saw 180 points in our league from a Joe Mixon guy.
Fantasy gods rejoice. 3rd all time in scoring by a running back in PPR. third most ever.
Who was above him?
Jamal Charles was one of them.
Kareem Hunt might have been one of them, right?
Nah.
He didn't get that high that year?
No, Jamal Charles dropped 56 or 57.
Did Derrick Henry ever have like a 50-pointer?
I think he definitely had some 40-pointers against the Texans. You know what he does to the Texans. Yeah.
I don't know. I can't think right now.
All right. In regards to some of the worst performances, did you have any for this week that you wanted to talk about?
I have two that I like talking about, honestly. Because I just said I'm an Aaron Rodgers homer. Aaron Rodgers does not look good.
It
doesn't matter if he has no one to throw it to. Like, he's not throwing it to anyone anyway.
Rodgers throwing 3 picks is not something you see.
It's just different. Like, last year, week 1, he had like the fluke and was fine the rest of the year. Amazing. MVP guy.
I mean, he hasn't been horrible this year, in my opinion, but
he hasn't been horrible. I don't think he's looked horrible, but he's like played horribly and made some decisions that I just like don't understand, to be honest. I feel like the Packers on 3rd and 4 every time throw it down the field to like.
You're saying like they go for like a deep play, right?
Yeah, they like throw, but it's not even like a deep play. It's like an auto snap drop back fade, like every time.
I've seen them do that to Lazard. But for my first worst performance, I want to talk about the Colts as a team in general. They're a disappointment, but specifically the O-line. This was supposed to be a strength of the team. Running was their game, right? Last year, Jonathan Taylor, how many yards did he have?
Enough.
A lot. This year, their O-line is shot. I don't think Matt Ryan's very good, I will say, but it is making him look like one of the worst quarterbacks in the league. They can't run the ball. They can't pass the ball. What can they do? I don't see them winning more than 1 or 2 games the rest of the year.
I mean, I don't even think it's the quarterback because they put in Ellinger and it's the same. It's like their defense is trash.
They're 1-8. They are 1-8 against the spread this year.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Who do they got this week? Oh, they're on. Oh wait, no, they got the Raiders. They're +6 against the Raiders.
They'll get terrorized by the Raiders now.
I think Raiders spread is a good pick right there.
Raiders are going to terrorize them.
Talking about the Raiders, disappointing. Not specifically Devontae Adams, but I want to talk about him, but the whole team. In the first half, Devontae Adams had 9 passes for 150 yards and 2 touchdowns. And in the second half, he was targeted 8 times. How many catches do you think he had?
Didn't he have like 2 or 1?
1 for 0 yards.
It was like a screen pass.
Like, why does that happen? I don't understand it. How can that happen? There's obviously a bigger problem with the Raiders. I don't know what it is, but.
Dude, the bigger problem with the Raiders, I went to a Raiders game, right?
Oh, yeah, you just were there.
I was at a Raiders game. I watched it. I watched like 3.5 straight quarters of solid Raiders football, man. They won that game against the Texans like 20 points or something.
You got to see
close the whole time, and it was so boring.
You got to see Dameon Pierce, right?
Yeah, Dameon Pierce is a monster. We'll get to him. But
we will. I do have something to talk about him later. So you're right. We will get to it when we get to our midseason awards.
Yeah, but they bring in McDaniel to like be a creative play caller, bring over Belichick's like whatever Belichick has in his mind, whatever he was going to take from Belichick, whatever that might be. They're so boring.
Yeah.
Like terrible to watch. Like if you watch them play, it's like they drop back to pass and it's either Devontae Adams gets the ball and goes for 15 yards and he's always open. He's open every play. Seeing it in person was insane too. Because you just like you see everything when you're in person. Like it's not
way
front row. I wasn't front row or anything. I like see Devontae Adams just like he's always got so much green around him compared to everyone. Yeah, and it's just like if the ball doesn't go to him, then it's like some bullshit play to like Fabian Moreau like crossing like
Waller has been disappointing to say the least.
I mean, he's always hurt. Can't get into a rhythm.
I mean, I wasn't saying that's that to say anything bad about Devontae specifically, but I just think that's crazy how they go from this huge offensive output in one half and then nothing in the second half.
Yeah, I don't know if they're ever going to be good. I'm just convinced that I don't know what it is. It's just the Raiders. It's the Raiders. Like their team is so good on paper. I feel like when you like look at their team on paper, you're like, they've got to be good.
Yeah. Another team that to me is pretty good on paper, but has been struggling is the Bucks. 51 total rush yards. Even though they got the win on Sunday, I don't think you can be that optimistic about the team right now.
Nah, I mean, I have Tom Brady as one of my worst performances too.
Okay.
He looks washed.
That's good that you have Tom Brady because I'm highlighting Rashad White. He had 8 carries and averaged 3.4 yards per carry, and Fournette 9 carries, 2.1 yards per carry. It's clearly, in my opinion, even though White looked better, whatever, I don't think Fournette's that good either. But I think this is an O-line problem. I don't think it's on either of the running backs.
I think that I've had Rashad White sitting on my fantasy bench for like 5 weeks.
Yeah.
Because I don't think Leonard Fournette's very good anymore. I
Dude,
think he
traded for Fournette, but I regret it.
He's Leonard Fournette always, but it's like I just don't feel like if he can't get downhill, like how is he gonna be good at all ever?
Yeah.
Like he's not exactly like cutting through traffic type of guy.
He also has
I don't really know why the offense is centered around throwing it to him. Like I get trying to get him the ball, but I mean, if you're just trying to get people the ball, like go get someone. You have Tom Brady as your quarterback.
How about they throw it to Chris Godwin more?
I mean, they throw it to him every play. Like they throw it to him every play. They throw it to him or Evans every play, dude. Look at their target counts.
I mean, yeah.
Tom Brady doesn't look good. It's what it all comes back to.
Right. That is
he doesn't have time and he doesn't.
I have noticed Godwin doesn't have that many catches though. I know that.
He has a lot of targets though. That's the worst part.
That makes sense.
I mean, I don't know. Mike Evans has been good, but I've seen him. I did the one drop touchdown against the Panthers. The like 11 target weeks for like 5 catches for 60 yards is just like I don't know.
Can't be happening.
I don't know. You have Tom Brady as your quarterback too, so like once again, I don't think Tom Brady looks good. He just looks like an old man now. Like finally, maybe it happens. Like people talk about it every year, but it's like it was bound to happen. Maybe it's this year. Yeah, I don't know. I'm rooting for Tom. Tampa Tom's cool. I'll rock with Tampa Tom, but I'm worried for him. And he gets hit a lot now too.
Okay, so I know we don't like the Bucks. We just said we like the Bucks a little bit. But
defense is good.
What are some of your favorite teams going forward for the rest of the year? I know the Bears is in there. I know they are. But I do want to see the rest.
Giants. The New York Football Giants.
I mean, we're biased. We're
both New York Giants fans. But I bet you remember too when we had Gettleman and we drafted Saquon and I was like, finally, dude, we got like someone fun. And then it's like this dude like traded Odell Beckham for like a can of soup. And it's like, I know that got us a center for a couple of years and some picks that turned into good players and stuff, but like I feel like he killed the culture. Okay. So we go out and we steal the Bills' entire culture and just make it more New York. I don't mind it. I don't mind it either. Dude, we're winning games like with Richie James, Austin Matthews.
Sills.
Yeah, David Sills. Like, I mean, Wan'Dale Robinson's a stud. He had 1,400 yards in college or something like that last year. Like, he can get catches and put up numbers.
You hear that Galladay's playing this week?
I mean,
is he due for a huge performance?
Kenny G. I don't think he's due for anything for the rest of his career except for retirement. So let's be real here. He doesn't. I don't think he cares. Like I don't know if he cares. Like
why does so many of our players just act like that? Tony is the same thing.
The Gettleman thing. That's the Gettleman thing for me. Like I feel like Gettleman brought in people who were just like that. Like Kadarius Toney did not
Makes
care
sense.
about football. Kadarius, you can't convince me otherwise. He didn't want to play. You don't tear an ACL or tear a hamstring or pull a hamstring like every week if you're taking care of yourself. And like, dude, the entire NFL is doing the same thing as him. Why doesn't everyone pulling a hammy every week then? Like,
dude, and then he said that he wasn't even hurt.
yeah, he touches down in Kansas City and he plays. I mean, I hope that was just Brian Dable being like, nah, dude, don't play for us. Like,
I
go
mean,
play somewhere else.
Dable, you gotta think Dable didn't bring him in. So, I mean, you gotta just if he doesn't like him, he's gonna get rid of him.
Yeah, I didn't mind it. I don't care about Kadarius. I don't think he'll ever be good. I don't think he'll ever play full seasons or like become better. He'll just always be a good athlete, but he's not ever gonna like understand football enough to be like great. He's just a guy where it's like if you get him the ball, he's gonna be good. And those type of people don't like last that long, to be honest. He'll just get hit a lot. And he's small.
Well, another good team in the NFC I want to talk about is the Vikings, who they're always in these close games, which is pretty interesting to me. And I don't know if they're that legit, honestly.
I don't know. I don't have a lot to say. I feel like they're just in the middle of the pack, you know.
Okay. So
Nothing much.
do you think that they're a contender?
No.
Really?
You do? You do?
I wouldn't say I do, but I just think most people would.
I don't know about that. I don't know about
Yeah.
that.
I mean,
I don't think that's a common opinion. There's no way.
I don't know. I
Vikings?
think yes, I have to actually extend this meeting. That's why I'm typing, because our meeting runs out in 8 minutes and I had to upgrade it. I have to pay for it. So I have to type in my address and all this. I apologize for that.
Are you serious?
Yes, that is what's going on. My apologies. Episode 1, some stuff was bound to happen, but I'm getting that dealt with.
You can't sail too smoothly.
While I'm doing that, we can talk about the Patriots and the Seahawks. I think I like the Seahawks a lot more than the Patriots, but I wanted to talk about both because I think the Patriots are quietly a pretty good team.
They might be. I don't know.
I'm a big fan of Judon. I think that guy's
Defensive player of the year sleeper for sure.
I mean, do I think
outrageous numbers?
I don't think they're contenders, but like, I'm just saying I think that loss to the Bears was more a sign of how much better the Bears were than the Patriots being terrible. I think the Bears have been playing everybody close lately, somewhat. They just played the Dolphins close.
I don't know with the Patriots. Every year since Tom's left, we've like been positive about them, but they've never been like good. Like I feel like that's how it's just been. They've had like a decent team. And
I mean, I knew they were
in good games.
All right, and just like that, I have fixed our meeting, so that will not be an issue anymore. I just paid $15 for a month of the premium. All right, and then the Seahawks. I think the Seahawks are a contender. I'm serious. I honestly believe that.
Maybe. Depends on if Tariq Woolen is just like amazing.
Dude, I mean, I could see them playing the Eagles close.
Really?
That's my opinion.
In a hypothetical matchup, they play the Eagles tomorrow. What do you think the spread of that game is, though?
Wait, I believe they play each other this year because the Seahawks play the Giants, right?
True.
They probably play our whole division.
Yeah, maybe.
They don't.
They don't?
It was a special game.
Oh, yeah. They don't play our division. Who have the Seahawks been playing?
They're not playing.
NFC North, I think. I don't know. I can't remember. I don't know. Yeah. But, I mean, the Seahawks have, like, DK, Tyler Lockett, Kenneth Walker, Noah Fant.
Geno's a top 7 quarterback this year, so you got to say Geno.
I mean, who's around him though? Who's on the other side too? Like, what's really on the other side?
Dude, I don't know. I just from watching him play, like I feel like he's actually good. Like I don't think he's
actually good. Like he's
not
been
a superstar,
actually good.
but like he makes good throws. Like, do you see his completion percentage and shit? Like it's so impressive.
No, throwing 70% is diff. Like that's. I mean, I don't know though. What do you see on the other side of the ball for the Seahawks?
The defense. The defense shouldn't be. It's pretty bad anyways, but it shouldn't even be as good as it is. Their edge rusher, I mean, it's impressive, obviously. Like they're playing this well, but like on paper, it's not. Do you know Uchenna Nwosu? He's been one of the best edge rushers in the league this year. I'm pretty sure he's first in pressure rate or pressures, QB pressures.
He's from the Lions. Came from the Lions.
He's on the Seahawks.
Where'd they get him?
Oh, I think he's
He was on another team, wasn't he? Was he on the Ravens?
Let me check.
I feel like he was on the Ravens.
He was on the Chargers. Interesting.
Oh yeah, I remember him now. Oh,
classic.
He wears a single digit number, dude. He wears a single digit, right?
No. He's like 50 something.
Oh, 55.
Yeah. Uchenna Nwosu now leads the NFL in pressures with 31. That was after week 7, so I don't know what he's at now.
Damn, I don't know. Every time you turn on the Seahawks, though, you see Tariq Woolen.
Yeah, he's obviously really good. I would be interested to see what it would be like if they still had Jamal Adams, but he's out for the year.
I don't know. Jamal Adams is polarizing.
He is
like I don't know.
I mean, I still think he's positive to the team though.
Yeah. It's just a weird player. Seattle's only getting 3 points against Tampa on the road.
So Seattle's +3 against them?
Yeah.
Dude, I'll take vintage Geno.
Your Vikings are +3.5 against the Buffalo Bills. How do you feel about that?
With Keenum out? I'm not a Vikings fan. Dude, if Keenum is out, I see the Vikings beating them like 17-13.
Vikings Bills?
Yeah.
Keenum.
If Josh Allen is out and Keenum starts.
Oh, if Keenum starts. I thought you said Keenan, like Keenan Allen. If Josh Allen doesn't play, the Bills are probably not that good.
Yeah. I still think it'll be low scoring, though.
Probably. I don't think the Vikings are very good on offense.
Yeah, they aren't.
Bears -3 against the Lions.
Yeah, speaking of the Bears, I want to talk about Cole Kmet a little bit. He's been playing really well. I just wanted to give him a shout out. He had 2 touchdowns on Sunday. And so, maybe him and Fields could be a dynamic duo.
I mean, I've been saying the same thing, not to talk about the Bears too much, but Justin Fields, like when the offense is like not a box of like 10 plays that like all revolve around inside the hashes, like they're decent. And he was not a rushing quarterback at Ohio State. He like protected himself, but he's fast. So
yeah, he's
running for millions now, not for like getting drafted.
He's getting better at it, but he's in my opinion, he's not a good runner. He's fast, but he's not a good runner. Or he wasn't.
I think he's actually a pretty good runner though. He's better behind the line of scrimmage than he is like.
Or maybe not a good. I should say natural runner. Like Lamar, like Fields isn't gonna juke you, bro. He's just gonna run around you or something like that. He's not gonna juke him out, in my opinion.
I mean, he was looking kind of shifty though.
Yeah,
I don't know. He's good behind the line of scrimmage though. Like getting into the pocket, like back into the pocket and away from the pocket.
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
I will say the Bears O-line has the second best time to throw. So Fields is the second best time to throw in the league behind Trey Lance. But I
think that might be skewed by all the times that he has time to throw and then like makes more and just gets sacked anyway.
Yeah,
like the Lamar Jackson thing.
He's technically first in that actually because Trey Lance is the other one that I don't think he counts.
All right, you got any late season breakouts?
Honestly, no, nothing crazy. I think ETN and Kenneth Walker are broken out by now. So I do think your boy Rashad White could get it going.
Yeah, I like Rashad
And-
White to just take the job.
And I do like, what's his name, if I'm thinking correctly? Oh, Jahan Dotson when he comes back. I think he could do well.
I don't know. I don't know how he was getting all the touchdowns. I don't know. He's
I don't
good.
know. I
Good
honestly don't know either. I didn't think he was going to be good coming in.
Yeah, I didn't think he was very good at Penn State. Like he played well, but I didn't think he was anything special. But I mean, he looks good. He scores a lot of touchdowns.
They drafted him high. So.
Draft, yeah.
Should we get into our midseason award predictions
Yeah, let's do it.
or picks? I should
30
say.
minutes, almost 25, right?
We got to start with MVP, right? Got.
Yes.
So who do you think is? I did write down all mine the other day, so the odds are different now. I have to say, but who do you think the MVP would be if the season ended right now?
Who do I think it would be, or who would I want it to be based on what I've seen?
Who do you think it should be?
Mahomes.
Okay. When I wrote this, I had Allen, but then the odds changed a lot, and I looked at some other stats, and I think Mahomes would now. But before, when I wrote this, Mahomes was plus 350. Josh Allen was plus 125.
Yeah, I mean, the most valuable player in the NFL. I mean, it's always a quarterback because it's the most valuable player, and it's just, I mean,
usually the best QB or the QB on the best team most cases.
Yeah, I mean, I just think that Mahomes makes everyone on his team like 10 times better.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think Josh Allen does too, but he's got like the Gabe Davis thing where it's like I don't really think Gabe Davis would be productive like anywhere else. He literally like he only gets separation downfield. He's not.
Yeah,
he doesn't seem to be very good like short routage.
Yeah.
Short route yardage. So, I mean, I don't know. I think Mahomes made Juju Smith-Schuster a good wide receiver again, and that's pretty hard to do. So,
I mean,
I'm gonna give it to him.
I mean, you see Mahomes. If
Yeah.
you put on an NFL game and your grandma was watching and she doesn't watch football and she saw Patrick Mahomes, she would be like, "Oh, that guy's like really good." Like you can just know, just
everyone
like
knows. Yeah, I mean he is that guy. I don't know. You can give it to either one, but it's
I agree. I think
Mahomes dropped back like 80 times last game, and like that means like he won the game. Like he won the game.
Josh Allen missing this game could affect it technically.
I mean, if Josh Allen misses, then unless he averages something insane, he won't be able to win.
One missed game is a big deal for sure.
Definitely is.
And also if he's not playing, they could lose, which makes the record even worse. So
they'll probably get it regardless.
Yeah, we'll see.
But yeah,
you talk about our offensive rookie of the year. Like I said when I made this, it's a little different, but I'll stick with my pick. I think Dameon Pierce plus 330. He may be the same odds now. I think he is the one who's going to come away with it, even though Kenneth Walker is favorite right now.
He is?
When I made this, Dameon Pierce was plus 330. Kenneth Walker was plus 175.
Wow. I don't know. I've been on the Dameon Pierce train since before the season.
We both were. I remember.
Yeah. I mean,
the odds have changed. It's Kenneth Walker plus 110 and Dameon Pierce plus 190.
What's Chris Olave?
I just closed it, bro. Do you think he deserves it or no? Chris Olave?
That's my pick.
He's plus 600.
I think that the Saints defense is atrocious, dude. I don't know what happened, but like it just seems like they suck. When they play people, they score and it looks easy. And
the Cardinals game was bad.
yeah, I mean, I just don't think their defense is very good. And I think at some point, Andy Dalton's got to start playing like normally, right? Or at least they put Jameis Winston in and he plays average. Like whatever. If Jameis goes out there,
I don't understand why they're not giving Taysom Hill a shot.
Taysom Hill is not the answer.
I like Taysom Hill. I like him.
Why? What about Taysom Hill is attractive?
He's just a beast. You watch him, he's a beast. Simple. That kid can ball.
But I feel like they're designed for those situations, so it makes him look even better. So it's like Taysom Hill, all he has to do is catch the ball, run over a cornerback who's like 60 pounds lighter than him. Like it's designed. It's a smart play. It's a smart play. Like, it's something like that. But it's like you give him the ball and he has to make like smart plays every time, like using his own brain. Like if he hasn't played quarterback yet, like that's probably not a good thing. And on top of that, I don't know. Jameis is the best. Like Jameis is the best of the three at this point. He has to be. He's the only one that even gets you yards.
Enough about Mormon Taysom Hill. Let's move on to the defensive rookie.
BYU legend.
I mean, this one, I don't think it's very close at all. I think Sauce Gardner should easily win the award, and he will win the award.
Yeah, Sauce is gonna win. The only one that's a sleeper is Brisker. Jaquan Brisker.
I think he was like third. I think he was third in odds, third or fourth.
Really? Yeah. I haven't seen the odds on that. I didn't even know that. But yeah, he's tough. He's tough.
Yeah, that guy is good. But I'm pretty sure, Sauce is minus 110. Next closest is Tariq Woolen plus 300.
And then it's
wait, oh my God, Brisker's plus 4,000.
Yeah. I didn't think he was gonna be that high. I didn't expect him to be that high.
Jeez. Jalen Petrie is plus 1,500. Aiden Hutchinson plus 1,000.
Aiden Hutchinson might be not good. I don't know. He looks good rushing people. He looks good rushing a quarterback. But it's just he gets double teamed.
No talent around him, so
yeah, like he gets like slid on every time.
Yeah,
but
I cannot name the rest of their D line honestly. So
I couldn't tell you, but they don't get pressure on anyone. Offensive player of the year
for that. I think it should be Tyreek Hill plus 600 when I was looking at it.
After this week,
this guy does not stop producing, bro. How can you not put him in
1,100 yards is pretty insane.
Jalen Hurts had the best odds when I looked before.
I mean,
dude, offensive player of the year is not a QB award though.
Yeah, you gotta give it to. I mean, I think it's either gonna be Saquon, Tyreek Hill, or like, I don't know who else could they even put in there. Maybe by the end of the year it ends up being like Kupp or Jefferson, but I don't know of any running back that's gonna win it besides them.
I got Tyreek for sure. If they don't give it to a quarterback, we'll have to see. But I did want to give a shout out to Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, have to.
When I was looking at this, he was plus 1,200.
I mean, yeah, he just probably won't win because the Giants don't really produce that much.
Yeah,
we just offensively they're pretty slow.
We don't score a lot of points, but basically every point we score is him.
It's Saquon.
That's how he gets like one or two touchdowns a game because we literally, if we score 14 points, he's guaranteed to get at least one, probably two.
Yeah. Who's your depoy? Defensive player of the year.
When I was looking at this, he was minus 225. So I got Micah Parsons. I don't think
no one's gonna win it if he keeps doing this. So
I don't think anybody is stopping this guy. He's literally so good, bro. And the Giants could have had him. That makes me mad.
I didn't even want to draft him. I remember that. I didn't want.
I didn't either. But no. I honestly knew he was like a beast, like a freak. But if we drafted him, I would have been like, okay, that's cool. But I didn't want us to pick him, if that makes sense.
Who did we pick instead of him? What year was that?
That's when we traded down, and the Bears got Fields.
Yeah, that's when we got Tony.
Yeah, that's who we got, the Joker.
Young Joker. Anyway, depoy that is not going to win. because Micah Parsons is probably going to win. Who do you have?
Yeah.
besides that?
I did
Anyone.
write down another player. His odds probably went up now, but he was plus 3,000 at the time of writing. Matthew Judon. We already talked about him.
Yeah, that was mine too.
Yeah.
I mean, he literally has like 13 sacks or like 12 and a half sacks, right?
13. I don't know about that.
Dude, I think he has double digits at least.
You know that would mean he's on pace for the record.
That's what I'm saying, isn't he? I thought he was.
Dude, he's 11 and a half. All right.
Okay, dude. That's crazy. 11 and a half is crazy.
I could see him putting up 19.
I could see him getting a 20. Bro, he looks like a beast. He was a beast, like in Baltimore too. He got a ton of money.
Yeah, he did.
He is that guy.
And you can always see him on the field because he has that red.
Yeah, he looks like a clown, but he's a beast, so he can wear whatever he wants.
Last and final award, or we can talk about coach of the year a little bit, I guess. But for comeback player of the year, I've got Saquon. At the time of writing, he was minus 155. Sleeper pick, ETN plus 2,000. I mean,
does he count?
I like the odds on that. Yeah, he does. He was plus 2,000 when I looked.
How does that count as a comeback if you never played? But I don't know.
I mean, you do gotta. In regards to who they usually give the award to, Brian Robinson is a sleeper. Getting shot and then playing is like crazy.
Yeah, but he's not doing anything. It's not like he's like really doing anything.
Yeah, but like Alex Smith was not good at all, and he won it just because he came back from like a freak injury.
Can't disagree.
I mean, honestly, I love Saquon obviously, but he played last year, so how is he comeback player of the year?
It just means like
that just doesn't make sense.
Who was like, doesn't it just mean like whoever came back from like an injury year or like?
Dude, I don't know. I think maybe that's what it means now, but I think when they made the award, I think it was supposed to be like got hurt the year before, like was out like a long-term injury and then came back.
I mean, McCaffrey wasn't hurt all year last year, and he's on it.
Yeah, I mean, that's how the award is. I know that. I'm just saying I don't really understand that. I don't really think that's how the award should be.
Yeah, that's whatever.
Coach of the year, you could argue for a lot of coaches.
Yeah. I think Sirianni will just win it though, honestly.
I mean, yeah, probably because if you think about it, who else is getting an award from the Eagles? Maybe Hurts if it's Offensive Player of the Year. Nobody else. So they have to give the Eagles credit somehow. So it'll be Sirianni.
I mean, also it's just they give it to the best record usually, don't they? If not, it's like a tremendous story. So maybe Dable.
Vrabel got it recently. Yeah, Dable could win it. So.
Vrabel's like that though.
He is. Say what's up to
Danny.
Oh, this is a podcast?
Yeah.
Oh shit. What up?
What's up?
Hey, Panthers over 6.5.
Do you have a pick of the week?
Pick of the week?
Yeah.
NFL. Oh, NFL? Let's see the games.
All right, we're about to get this may have to become part of the episode. So Danny pick of the week.
Celebrity pick.
Gotta go Bills minus 3.5.
What if Josh Allen doesn't play?
Oh, if Josh Allen isn't playing, then hell no. If he
All right, pick a different game then.
Yeah, like.
Oh, Dolphins minus 3.5 at home. Oh, that's a fucking
Against
lot.
what team?
Browns. Fuck the Browns.
Okay, I like that. Fuck the
I like
Browns.
that. I don't know. I don't bet on the NFL. I think it's sus.
I'm not betting currently, but we should wrap up there, I think. Unless you have anything else to add.
No. I think we just went 40 minutes. Something like that.
Final shout out. My player of the week. Tegan Quitoriano.
Who the hell is that?
Rookie player. First career catch is a 2-yard touchdown. And he mossed the shit out of the guy. It was a great play. So got to give a shout out to Tegan. That was his only catch of the night. Finished with 2 yards and that touchdown.
Awesome. All right. I guess
Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah, appreciate it. I guess we're going to get out. So